Hey guys, I'm Deepti Desikan, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about some underrated products that I feel like a lot of people need to know about and a lot of people should try out, test out, and a lot of people need to talk about. So the products I'm going to be talking about are mostly makeup products or makeup related products, not really skincare products. Let me know if you want to see something like this similarly for skincare as well, like underrated skincare products. I have already done a video like that. I will link it right here, but if you want to see a part 2 of it, let me know. And if you want like a tutorial for this makeup look, I will link it down below. Now these are not necessarily like very affordable products or anything of that sort. I have products of different price category because every single time I'm making a video like this, a lot of people assume that it's just going to be affordable underrated products. These are underrated irrespective of their price tag is what I want to keep it, but I have tried to keep some really affordable products as well. So let's get started with the video. Now the first product I'm going to be talking about is something that a subscriber recommended to me, and this is the LA Colors blush in the shade Icon, and this is what it looks like. I got this for like half the price, so the retail price of this is $590, but I got it for around 280 rupees or something like that. Such a beautiful blush, you guys. I have topped off my cream blush with this, so it might look like I have a lot of blush on my face today, but it is an overload of blush, I agree. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys like a demo of this product as well. Now it looks completely matte in the pan, but if you look really close, there are like tiny shimmer particles to it, but that shimmer particle doesn't translate onto your skin, and it doesn't make your skin like too dry and matte. Like the Miss Claire matte blush can be a little too matte for my liking, but this one is beautifully matte. It doesn't emphasize any texture, doesn't cling onto your skin because it's matte. It's not drying on your skin. I really love this product, and I feel like LA Colors as a brand itself is quite underrated. They have some really good products, like their eyeshadow palettes. Some of them are really nice, and even their blush is so nice. So I highly recommend you guys try this one out, and I'm so thankful to the subscriber whoever recommended this to me. Like amazing product. And then another product that I think is really underrated for the performance it delivers is the Wet n Wild Primer Base Serum. And now this one I feel like is underrated like worldwide. Not a lot of people talk about this. Just a very handful of YouTubers I've seen have actually mentioned about this product, but this is amazing, especially for the price tag. Now this one retails for 699 rupees. Now don't pay the full price for this. It's almost like always on discount, and you can get it for as low as 450 rupees. And this one is an amazing product to prep your makeup, like a serum. It's a primer serum. It does help the foundation adhere to your skin really well, and the foundation goes on so smoothly and the skin looks really hydrated and nice. This is a serum that you might want to look into, especially if you have sort of dry skin. Try this one out, especially for the price point. And in my dupes video I will be featuring this with a very popular product which is no longer available, which I'm really sad, but I'm glad that I could get my hands on this because I can compare it side by side to that product. The next one I'm going to be talking about is this one, which I used to talk about a lot back in the day, if you guys remember. This is the Sephora Powder Compact in the shade Deep Mocha. Now I used this as a bronzer for the longest time, and this, you guys, is an amazing bronzing shade for my skin tone and of people of a little bit deeper skin tone than I am. This is such a beautiful powder. It's so finely milled and it doesn't look too cakey and heavy on your skin. You can use it with a light hand or you can go a little bit overboard, but it wouldn't look too much. And the undertone of this is perfect for a bronzer. So I feel like not just this particular product, but products in such category, like if you buy a pressed powder that is a couple of shades deeper, you can actually make that to work as a bronzer really well for your skin tone. You don't really have to go ahead and invest in expensive products like that. So if you really like a compact and you can find some deeper shades in that, try that one out. I did go ahead and buy it from a store when they first launched Sephora in Koramangala. That's the time I went and got this, and I actually love this product, and I used to use this for the longest time, and then I stopped recommending it because Sephora was not available everywhere in India. But now that they do have an online store, I will try to link it if I can find this. But I'm not just talking about this powder, but any pressed powder that is a couple of shades darker would actually work really well. Now hear me out. The reason that I feel like it would work really well as a bronzer is because first, it's a face powder, so it would have that seamless blend, like it would look really nice on the skin, not too cakey heavy. And because it's just a couple of shades darker to your skin tone, it wouldn't be too stark as well. And most of the times you can find it in the affordable range. Try out any pressed powder, and especially this one is also pretty good. And this one was priced at 1170. Another product that I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about it at all is this Sugar Face Forward Highlighter Stick. I have talked about this I think in 3 to 4 videos back to back. I really like this product. I still do use it quite a lot, and this is a perfect shade for me. This is in the shade Bronze Bellwether. I thought it would be too dark, but it's not. It's not like a stark line, but you guys can see this is the only highlighter I have on my face, and it's not like your typical cream highlighter where it's too subtle, but it's not too intense as well. It's just so natural looking. It does have a little bit of shimmer particles to it, but you can't really make out. And if you want to wear it on a daily basis as well, you can. And if you are looking to wear it during this festive time, you still can wear it. A lot of makeup look really nice on camera, but when people come really close to you and in person, it doesn't really look that good. So these products don't do that, and this one I feel like it's completely worth a try. It is priced at 699 rupees, which is again not too steep, and you get quite a lot of product as well, and little goes a long way. And I drag it all the way here just to add a little bit of shine to the apples of my cheek as well, because it's not too shimmery. It doesn't emphasize too much texture. They do have 3 shade options in this, so you can choose something that is catering to your skin tone more or so. But yeah, such a nice product, and I'm so surprised that not a lot of people talk about this again. Another sugar product that I definitely have to give a mention is the Sugar concealer. This again doesn't get the love that it deserves. Such a beautiful concealer. This is even better than the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, if that is something that you swear by. That is pretty good, as in it doesn't crease as much. Even this one doesn't crease, but it also gives you really good coverage, and it is pretty creamy underneath the eye as well. Quite a long lasting concealer. And so if you have very dry under eye area, this would be a really nice concealer for you guys to try out, because it is on the creamier side and it is very blendable, and you don't really have to use a lot of product. And if you get your exact shade match, this would be a good concealer to use on a daily basis. This does transfer onto your mask a little bit, so you'd probably have to set it with a powder, but even otherwise, like to use it underneath your eyes and to set it with a little bit of powder, such an amazing product. And then another product that's a foundation that I really like is this LA Girl Pro Coverage Longwear Illuminating Foundation. Again, like when it first launched, there were a couple of people who reviewed it, a couple of people who spoke about it, and they just forgot about it. This is the foundation that I have on my face today as well, and it looks so nice, you guys, even in person. And I didn't really have to even powder it. When I first tried it out, like if it's too hot, it can make my face look a little bit sweaty, but right now I don't know, over time I've got the hang of how to wear this foundation. I have moisturized my skin so much, made it look really dewy, and applied this foundation as well, and it still looks really nice. So I really love this. The shade range is really good in LA Girl. The coverage is pretty good, and it's also a very good mixing foundation. Do not pay the full price for this if you find it too pricey. Again, wait for it to go on a sale and get this one. And this you can mix in with so many of your other matte foundations and get a beautiful blend as well. I'm not sure why this product doesn't get as much love as it deserves. Now, this is definitely for people with normal to dry skin. If you have very oily skin, I'm not very sure how you would like it, but what a beautiful product. Shade range, undertone, everything is on point. So if you're like tired of brands not getting you the undertone you want, LA Girl is a brand you should be trying out. And this product I love. I'm almost out of it, you guys, and I'm actually very careful how much I'm using it, because I don't really want to go out and buy another foundation, because I have so many foundations and I'm all the way down here with this, and I want a lot of you guys to discover this. A lot of you guys ask me like, I want a very like illuminating foundation, I would recommend this one. This is really good, and even the PAC HD liquid foundation is really good. But if you wanted to try out the LA Girl foundation all the time, I don't think anything should stop you now. Next one I'm going to be talking about is a brush that I feel like deserves more of your attention. This one is the PAC 219 brush. I have talked about this. I've shown you guys a demo of it in my previous video. I will link it in the description box below if you want to see this in action. Such a beautiful brush to blend out your concealer, set powder, and also to apply highlighter. Like the shape of this is just beautiful. It fans out like that, but it also has a little bit of density right here so that you can blend your cream products as well. And a multi-purpose brush for a really affordable price range. This was for around $3.95 or something like that, which is pretty good compared to most of the brushes available in India, which are really pricey. So try this one out. It applies the highlighter so well, and it packs on a punch if you want to go with a heavy hand, or if you want to keep it really light and subtle. It's just the way you're going to place the product. And beautiful brush. And then another concealer which I really like is the Swiss Beauty liquid concealer. This one again is not very expensive, very affordable price range, gives you a really nice medium coverage, and can be a little bit drying if you have very dry under eye area, so keep that in mind. But for me it is pretty good, and it doesn't crease as much as well, and doesn't cake up underneath my eyes, and so I really like this. And also the shade range is pretty good, not the best but not the worst, and especially for the price range. So another product that I think you guys would really like. And moving on to another product from PAC, which I feel like I got a lot of use out of it, especially during my wedding time and during my brother's wedding when I was getting ready and I didn't have the time to go and wash up brushes, because when you're doing your makeup in between, when you want to just give your brush a quick swirl and just clean it up, this product works really well. This is the PAC Instant Brush Cleaner. I saw on the PAC website that they had like a combo discount for this. I will try to link it down below, but this one retails for 985 rupees, which is a little bit pricey, but you just need a very little amount of product. And especially if you are a makeup artist or you need something when you're on the go, or if it is your wedding time and you need to get ready on your own and you're like going to mess up your makeup just because of your brushes being a little bit dirty, or you've used a very dark eyeshadow shade and you need it again to use something for your transition, this one. So just put a little bit of this on a cloth and just swirl your brush. It'll be like instantly very clean. A very nice handy product to own. And then moving on to some nail paints, which I'm so glad I discovered. These are from H&M and these retail for 399 rupees, and you can find so many different shade options if you are going to visit their store. They don't really have this online, which is a bummer. Right now you can get this only if you have an H&M store in your city, but if you do happen to visit a store and see the shade range, you will be like stunned with the amount of shades they have. So many different shade options, amazing. I love the formula of this. This is what I have on my nails today, like this shade in Shadow Play. This is the shade in Shadow Play. It's a nice gray toned shade, which I really like. I was looking for a shade like this for the longest time. The formula is not very liquidy, but it's not too thick as well. It's like a perfect thick moussey formula, and it applies so well, dries down really fast as well, and lasts really long on my nails. You guys, nothing lasts long on my nails. Everything ships the next day. It's very rare that a nail paint actually lasts, because I'm not actually just sitting like this idly. I need my nail paints to last long, and these don't chip that easily. So I really love how long lasting they are, and I love the formula of this. And this blue shade is again so beautiful, so delicious on the nails. This one is in the shade Sky High, and these are the two shades that I have got, but I will definitely be buying more shades. Like super amazing. And then moving on to a couple of lip products I want you guys to check out. So the first one is the Balm Meet Matte Hues in the shade Adoring. I mean, like, most of the shades are really nice. This one in Adoring is such a deep red shade, so long lasting, doesn't smudge easily, doesn't transfer, and also is very comfortable on the lips. It's not very drying. Like the one I have right now is the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Vamp. It's quite drying, like you can see, which I don't really like, but that happens when it is pretty matte. These don't do that. Very pigmented as well, very comfortable, you guys. If you want a long lasting comfortable liquid lipstick, try this one out. The next one I'm talking about is something that a lot of people did mention initially when it launched, especially of course because of the sponsored videos and all that, and then I don't hear anyone talk about this, and I'm like, why? It's so nice. So this one is the Maybelline Sensational Liquid Matte Lipsticks. I got this one in 3 shades. I have the shade Sensationally Me, which is a really nice like peachy pink shade. Then this one is in Made Easy, like a orange terracotta shade, and this one is in the shade Soft Wine, again a deep red shade. So pigmented, very long lasting, and way better than their other liquid matte lipsticks. What are those called? You know, the one that feels like paint on your lips. these are way better than that, very pigmented. So if you have very pigmented lips and you were looking for some shades, try out the shade Made Easy. I think it's really nice and pigmented as well, and would look really nice on so many different skin tones. But in general, I really like the formula of these liquid lipsticks, and I feel like if you're looking for something that is in the affordable range, that is transfer proof, because you want a liquid lipstick to wear underneath the mask. Then moving on to something that is again really affordable. This is the Blue Heaven non-transfer lipstick. I got this in two shades, dark chocolate and truffle brown, almost like the same kind of brown shades. I really like the formula of these. They feel like high-end lipsticks, so pigmented. I mean, I don't really like the smell of this. It smells like that boomer bubble gum we had. It smells exactly like that, but that doesn't linger for too long. But the formula is really nice, very comfortable on the lips, and something you guys would be truly interested in. So this is the shade Truffle Brown. This is like an orangey brown shade, which I really like. I have swatched this in my 100 nude lipstick video, and I was so happy that I got to try this. And this one is in the shade Dark Brown. Look at that, such a beautiful brown shade. So this would flatter again all skin tones, and they have so many different shade options as well. You guys can check that out if you just don't want to try these shades. And then the last product I'm going to be talking about, which is again super underrated, is this Swiss Beauty lipstick in the shade Mauve Taupe, and I have another one in Pink Love or something like that. These are definitely like very long lasting for a bullet lipstick. So if you are someone who doesn't really like liquid lipsticks and you find them to be too drying, try these out. This shade in Mauve Taupe is an amazing shade, and it's such a beautiful nude shade. It's very comparable to the Huda Beauty powder bullet lipstick in the shade Third Date. Very similar, such a unique kind of nude shade, and I really like this one. I like the formula of this, so comfortable and very long lasting, you guys. So beautiful, almost comparable to high-end lipsticks. So if you guys haven't tried the Swiss Beauty lipsticks, which is almost sold out all the time on Nykaa because they are so affordable, I mean, like, it's always sold out, but if you can get your hands on these, try these out. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk to you guys about. Now, these were from brands that are pretty well known and pretty reputed. So let me know if you guys want to know like underrated brands as such, like brands that not a lot of people talk about, and a lot of people have to know about these kind of brands, like especially makeup wise. I mean, skincare, I think a lot of people are taking care of it. A lot of people are talking about skincare products, but there are some underrated makeup brands as well. If you guys want me to make a video about it, let me know the brands you want me to try out as well in the comment section down below, and I will try them out. So even if they are pretty new, let me know. So what I will be doing is I will kind of take like popular requests and review those brands. I would not be reviewing every single brand everyone is going to mention, because nobody's going to watch it, and it's my money that I have to spend that goes down the drain. So it has to be like, you know, popular interest. So if a lot of people really like certain brands, I will buy from them and I will review it. So let me know in the comment section down below. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.